Welcome to musicmoveit.com, and today I want to talk about running a college radio campaign to get your music heard more. Radio. For years, it has helped so many artists and bands get their music out there to be heard. Of course, there's terrestrial radio, which is your standard, FM radio that the popular stations everyone listens to. There's internet radio now. It's been around for a while, obviously. Satellite radio, which is extremely popular. And college radio, which is a fantastic way to get your music out there and to get some interviews, things like that. Now, when you're releasing an album, it's a good idea to start a college radio campaign. You can do it, depending how big you're trying to push this record, you can do it just in your cities, either in your city and surrounding cities. You can do it more, a couple states away, surrounding states, or you could do it nationwide. The beauty of this is it doesn't cost a whole ton of money anymore to do this, because back in the days you would have to send these DJs a CD and a press kit with your bio, picture, all that good stuff, and you had to mail each one out. And imagine doing that a couple cities in each state. That adds up. Nowadays, of course, you can send them an MP3 via email and send them to your electronic press kit, which is either on your website or it's being hosted on another site that does EPKs. It's simple. Some might still ask for a CD, but it's very rare. So to do this campaign, time it. Like I always say, right when you're releasing your album, you should have a timeline. Once it's done recording, when you send it to get manufactured, if you're doing CDs, count that in, obviously. If you're doing just digital, it takes some time for them to process it and set a release date and all that. So you should have a timeline of when you're going to send your first single to radio. A campaign is obviously, you're going to send your single to these college radio DJs and you will promote it. Now, I'll further explain how, and you want to monitor it, and I'll further explain that. So first of all, you need a list, which is easy to find. Like I said, it depends how big you're going to go, whether it's just in your state or multiple states or nationwide. Of course, the best place to look is online. It's easy to Google college radio stations in, New York, college radio stations in Miami. Search whatever cities you need, and I guarantee you websites will come up. Now, of course, these websites will have their format, their shows with what format they're playing and things like that. And you just look. It usually will have the information on what DJs are doing these shows. And it would generally have an email for either the DJ or the program director or whatever. Your best bet for college radio, I always thought, if there is a music director, of course, they'll tell you. But a lot of these DJs, they can play for the most part whatever they want, depending. If it's a late night hip hop show, I notice they can kind of play whatever they want for the most part. Sometimes the main daytime shows may have a programming schedule that was assigned by the program or music director. But you got to figure that out. All you got to do is call or send an email. So get these DJs' names. Say there's like a rock show that plays from 4 to 8 p.m. every day, or there's a hip-hop, whatever genre you are, look for it. Country, hip-hop. A lot of hip-hop ones seem to be real late at night, which is totally fine because there's tons of people still up listening at that point. And a lot of these college radio stations also stream online, so it helps. So it's more people can listen, which is a good thing. So whatever cities you're trying to promote in, get these emails and start sending emails out. Don't just send your stuff unsolicited. Unsolicited means without asking first, basically. So get these emails of the DJs, the directors, whoever, and ask them, may I send you my latest single for possible play on such and such show, or with on your show, if it's a DJ you're talking to, on your show from 4 to 8 p.m., blah, blah, blah. And they will most likely get back to you pretty quickly and give you the info that they need and what they want. They might want an instrumental and the regular song. Some will play the dirty version of the song, and some can only play radio edits, depending. I know, like, overnight DJs sometimes can play dirty songs on college, but it depends. And make a list of all these DJs, send emails out to see what they need, what they want, and then send the music. And keep a list of who you sent stuff to. And if you don't hear from them, follow up. Like maybe, I don't know, 5 days to a week later. Don't be up their butts though. You want to be persistent, but you don't want to bug people, because then that'll piss them off. So send whatever they need and follow up to see if they added it or were able to play it. And if they said yes, then monitor that. Maybe send them an email every week or two and say, how's it going with the plays? Ask them maybe if they were able to put it on each show, or if there were any requests for it. And then, from the beginning or in the middle, you can even offer giveaways. So you can tell them, like, look, I'll give you 5 CDs and do contests on air when you play my song. The whatever person calling in will win the CD by such and such band or such and such artist. And the DJ can give you the names of the people that called in and won, and you can mail the CDs out to these people who won. You could give away posters. You could even give away t-shirts, with your band or artist name on them through college radio, and they'll be more than happy to do that. Usually they will. So the key is to get these names and contacts, send them what they need, follow up, get that radio play, and monitor. And if a DJ doesn't want to play it, don't be mad, just move on. Try again next album. Always be thankful to them though. So if they play you and they're helping you out, send them a freaking thank you card or a thank you email. Send them a gift. I used to send DJs a pizza. I would send them a pizza to the station for them and a card just to tell them thank you for playing my record. And once you get to know these people, you can ask to do an interview. Especially for DJs in your local area. You'll see a lot of these DJs at local shows anyway, college shows and things like that, and they're so easy to approach and to talk to. But always remember to do a college radio campaign. It's a lot easier to get into than terrestrial radio, regular national terrestrial radio, or even local, the high-end stations that are super strict with their the music director or program director is really strict on what they're programming because there's money involved, and they have to play it, or sponsors want to spend ad revenue at these stations that are popular, and if they're not playing the most popular music, then there's no listeners and they can't get that ad revenue to come in. So but college is a little bit different, it's a little bit better, it's a little bit more open on what they can do. So please take advantage of that, please. Now, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And this video is also sponsored by www.musicpublishingonline.com. It's a wonderful ebook that'll teach you how to start a publishing company. It'll explain what publishing companies do. It'll just explain all that good information. Publishing gets confusing. This ebook will help a lot, and you can read it on any device. It's an instant download. There's a link below, www.musicpublishingonline.com. I had to think there for a second. Now, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Hit the subscribe button at the end of the video, or up top, or wherever it is for you right now, and there's a little bell next to it. If you click that bell also, you'll get updates on when the new videos come out and things like that. So have you ever tried a college radio campaign, or have you ever dealt with college radio? Let me know in the comments how things went. Maybe tell me what worked for you, things like that. And we shall see you next video. Thank you for joining me.